You never know when someone needs you to be your best. So why push them away? Even if they're strangers, why do it? Because you don't know them? Okay, and listen, I'm from New York. Not Manhattan, not downtown Manhattan. I'm talking about the Bronx. And everybody from there knows that is not a place where you really want to be friendly. Yeah, you'll talk to a couple of strangers here and there, but it's not really normal to socialize with strangers. And even if you look at them, they might take it in a bad way, and they could just turn into something bigger than what it really was. But people fail to realize the opportunities we would have in succeeding in what we wanted to do if everybody was just a little bit more social. Networking would be so much more easier. Meeting new people for whatever craft you're in would be a lot more easier, and it wouldn't make your life so much more difficult. You're just trying to improve in your craft. It's alright if you know people that do what they do and you're trying to understand a couple things that you can do better, because they can do the same off of you. Like, think about it. What happens if everybody was at a good frequency, right? Or at least most people were in a good frequency. How it would work is the frequency you are in, you will attract people to be at that same frequency, or people that are already in that same frequency. So you would always be around that, always keeping you positive because you really want to be positive. So let's say you're in a positive frequency, and now you keep attracting people in that frequency. Life becomes a lot more easier. It's easier to talk to people. It's easier to meet new people. It's easier to meet people and what you like and things that might be useful to you later on in life. But then what happens if somebody with a negative frequency comes around? You see, if you would just stay in a positive frequency, it could completely change their frequency, because they feel how good it would feel if they were just in that same level with you. So they'll automatically change. They'll automatically change for whatever hostile frequency, mad frequency, sad frequency, to be in a positive one, because it's just what's in the air, literally. It would make that situation just a little bit more easier to deal with, all because you're in a positive frequency. But you never thought of that because you were raised in a place where the hostile way is the only way. Being mad and not wanting to confront people is the only way, because if they do want, you're gonna have to fight them, or you're gonna have to have a problem with them. But that's not the case. If you were just acting different, lived a little bit differently, or just were a little different, life would be a lot more easier to deal with. There wouldn't be so many enemies out there. There's no room for enemies if there's enough positivity. There's no room for darkness if the light shines bright enough. So why create more darkness if you could just join the positive side, shine brighter, and possibly live the way better life, have more opportunities come your way? You see, this is not so bad after all. It's not so bad after all, because now you're living the life that you've always wanted to live without any issues. But don't mistake what I'm saying. Don't mistake it. I'm not saying you're not going to have no problems at all, because they're going to happen, but it all depends on how you treat the problem. Because if you treat the problem the right way, it was never a problem to begin with. You see, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. We're going to keep it short and simple, like the KISS method. Yep, that was corny. But the whole point of this is just stay in a positive frequency, because you never know when someone's going to need it. Yeah, you might not know them, but you might have just changed their life without realizing it. And you might have figured it out, or known about it, or whatever, later on in time. It doesn't fix nothing to be in a negative attitude all the time. Maybe if you would just change your attitude, life would become a lot more easier and a lot more bearable for not just you, but someone else, because maybe they changed your life for the better. Stay in a good spot, stay in a good frequency. More things will come to you, and life would be easier. Wavy Motivations here. Check out the website, www.wavymotivations.com. It's simple. It'll be down in the description below. And if you're already on the website, hello, have a look around, enjoy, and stay on that positive frequency. You might not know what you find in here. It might just be what really helps you.